welcome back to my channel. Today's episode is going to be a foundation review. Yes, my loves. And guess who's? Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty has come out with 30 shades of Faux Filter Foundation. I get a little bit tongue twisted because you have the Fenty Beauty, which is the Pro Filter, but Huda's Beauty is the Faux Filter. So she has 30 fantastic shades, and it came with a brush, which was a buff and blend brush, as well as a primer. So the foundation launched on the 13th. You can find it at Ulta Beauty. You can find it in Selfridges. You can find it in Harrods if you live in London. You can also find it at Sephora. You can also find it at hudabeauty.com. I love the fact, again, like Fenty Beauty, she released the foundation globally. So those of us that are in the UK, we were able to have accessibility to it as soon as it launched. I love you for that, Huda. It makes such a difference. As a YouTuber, you guys, you want to see, feel the product right away. To get the accessibility means everything for me because timing is also key. We want to have it and review it for you guys while it's still trending, while you're still asking, while you're still interested. And because I'm a deeper skinned sister, richly toned, you're always curious. And that really works for me, sharing my opinion about the foundation. So here we have the box. This is the packaging. Very, very Huda Beauty. As we know this, let me turn this around so that you guys read it the right way. And this is what it looks like. The foundation retails for £32 here in London. And I got the color Hot Fudge, which happens to be the darkest shade in the entire collection. It also has a number, and the number is 550R. It's a plastic squared foundation container, and I am so happy because it has a pump. Huda Beauty has said that you just take one pump and that should be sufficient. The foundation is full coverage. This is one of the reasons why I got this. The Fenty Beauty foundation that I have is a medium coverage, and you can build on that. But when I saw the demonstration that Huda had on her Instagram stories, I said, you know what? This is a must-have. You can use it all over your body. You can put a little bit of a highlighter, mix it together, put it onto your legs, and it covers everything. Huda has said that it was very personal to her because she said that she had problem skin, she had scars, so on and so forth, which we all do as a matter of fact. I don't, I'm lucky, but a lot of people do. And she put that into consideration, which I love. Who doesn't love full coverage? I do. The foundation, the nemesis of blemishes. This effortlessly covers up a multitude of skins, from breakouts to scarring to dark spots and even blackheads. Even disguises tattoos, which is true. I saw the demonstration. Brilliant for bruises. It's ideal for your legs as well. This guarantees a seamless finish that stays flawless all day long. You can also go swimming in this foundation. It will stay put. It will not move. It dries down to like a matte finish. And so for me that I have oily skin, I just feel as if I don't have to touch up that often. I tried it out throughout yesterday and I didn't touch up at all. So I think it almost sort of kind of absorbs the oil to an extent. I went out yesterday, but it's kind of like autumn here, so we're not sweating or anything. Didn't touch up. It stayed in place throughout. It smells gorgeous. I love fragrances. It's like the Kylie Cosmetic lip glosses. It can be a little bit heady for some people. I love it. That strength is the same as the Huda Beauty foundation. So if that's a thing for you, you have to bear that in mind. I also like the fact that she had this huge chart like Fenty Beauty with all of the faces ranging from the very light all the way to the very dark. What I liked about it were two things. She was in the chart as well as she had a guy in the chart. So she was very inclusive, not only of complexions, but also of gender. And the fact that this is her brand, I am you, you and me, and to put herself also into the chart was a huge difference. I noticed it right away and I was like, oh, look at Huda Beauty. Her real name is Huda Katan. You guys know, but I'll say it again. We first discovered Huda Beauty on Instagram, Huda Katan, huge sensation. She came out with lashes, then she came out with palettes, and now she has come out with foundations. I'm sure she's going to come out with more. And for the foundation, she had said that she had extended to go a little lighter and a little darker, having 30, and she is still going to extend from that 30 and have maybe 10 more foundations on the extreme ends. So 5 more lighter shades and 5 more darker shades on both ends. And I'm sure she's going to throw in a couple in between. But this was like her first batch and it's going to expand. I love that. I love that because it's all about inclusive. As we know, Fenty changed the game and she is stepping right up there. And that's fabulous. We can only applaud. So this is the container. It's plastic. Fabulous. She said because a lot of foundation bottles are glass, they drop, they break, and she's absolutely right. It is very elegant and it has this ombre where it's dark at the bottom and then you just have a clear glass on top. You've got a pump, you have the cap, which is black, and there you have it. I bought the brush. The brush retails for £22 here. I've already used it. I've opened the container, but I'm still going to show you. And this is what it looks like. It's a kabuki brush, but it's wider at the end. And that's what I love so much about it. Okay, I have done some swatches for you guys. I'm going to show you some demonstrations. And I swatched the 2 foundations that I have by Fenty Beauty, the 450, the 470, and as well as the Huda Beauty, so that you can have some comparisons. When you look at it, you can tell instantly that the 450 from Fenty Beauty is lighter than the Huda Beauty. Then, if you look at the 470 of the Fenty Beauty, you can see that it is a little bit warmer toned than the Huda Beauty. The Huda Beauty is a little cooler. So the 470 and Huda Beauty's 550 Hot Fudge are the same, but the undertone is different. The Huda Beauty is a little cooler, while the Fenty Beauty 470 is a little warmer, and the Fenty Beauty 450 is a little lighter. I want to give you that range so that you have an idea of what this looks like so that you can order online. If you're 480 in the Fenty Beauty range, this might work for you. It might work for you, but I am not altogether sure because of the undertone, because it's cooler, it might work for you. If you're 490 in the Fenty Beauty, I think that this one might be too light for you. Having said that, she has also said that she's going to have more shades.
When your world stops spinning and you got no place to turn, yeah. And when you grasp for a glimpse and the things that you never learned, yeah. Then you take a little while to remind you of the one you were, and everything will be recalled, yeah. Dream a little harder, love a little louder, and everything will be recalled, yeah. Take me back to the time of 85, yeah. Take me back to the time when you were mine, yeah. Dream a little harder.
Foundation, the brush, the primer, you can get it online as well as going to stores. I love the fact that you can get it in 2 places in London. You can go to Harrods in Knightsbridge, or you can go to Selfridges in central London, and you can get everything that you want. So without any further ado, let's go into the foundation demo. So my loves, I'm going to use my Faux Filter primer, Fenty Beauty. I'm going to take a couple of pumps. My face is completely bare, and I'm going to put that in. Oh, it smells like ice cream. I think I've said this before. It smells so nice. Then we're going to take the Face Buff and Blend brush by Huda Beauty. I love this brush. I love the feel of it. I love the shape of it. Yeah, let's go in with the foundation. So I'm going to take my Faux Filter Hot Fudge Foundation, take it off. Here we have a pump-a-loops. And then I think I'm going to put 1 pump on the back of my hand. Maybe that was more than 1 pump. I'm gonna take my brush, take it in, there you have it, and just buff it into one side of my face. Yeah, so that we can have a comparison, no? That's the best way, I think. The brush is so nice. And I can put it right underneath my eye, underneath my nose, underneath my mouth, right on my chin, right onto my neck. I love this brush, very nice. And you guys know how much I love my Artiste brush over 8, but this is nice. All right, guys, this is it. This is one half of my face, and this is the other side. What do you guys think? One side and the other side. Ula, what do you think?
Well, this side is a lot more covered than the other one.
Isn't it? It's full coverage, Huda Beauty. I'm going to finish my entire face. I just wanted you to have a comparison. Ula, do you want to zoom in so that they can see a little bit closer?
No.
This is Huda Beauty, and this is nothing. Guys, so I'm going to finish my face to quicken up this video, and I will be right back. And this is the finished look, my loves. So these are the eyes. I used the Desert Dusk by Huda Beauty. I'm going to do a separate review on this palette, so you're going to find out more about this later on. I went on to use my Juvia's Place brushes, 10% off, never forget, love them. And then I used my Juvia's Place blush palette. This is the volume 1. I love Toby, I die for Toby. I love Abby, I die for Abby. What can I tell you, Juvia's? And then Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife. It just worked. Toby from the Juvia's Place palette is that gorgeous yellow, and the Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife just really complemented it. So I put them together and it was gorgeous. And then to seal the deal, I use Pat McGrath, and this is her fabulous lipstick. It is so creamy and decadent. I'm going to do another review on this further down. And the color that I have is Full Panic. And when you twist the lipstick, the lips in front stay in place. Beautiful, creamy, decadent, rich, love it, luxurious, adore. Pat McGrath, and then a little decadence ombre in the center. I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills in Pure Hollywood. I'm going to have a mini Instagram tutorial on the entire look so that you guys can see it. And if you're interested in any of the products that I use to complete this look, just leave a message for me in the comment section below. Now we're going to be off to the conclusion. What do I think? Is this foundation F.D.V approved or not? All right, my love. So what do I think of the foundation? I love it. I love the full coverage. I love the way it feels. I love the fact that it is a matte, flawless finish. It is everything that she said it was going to be. Don't get me wrong. I love my Fenty Beauty. I love my medium coverage when I want it. And when I want a full coverage in my complexion, this absolutely works for me. It smells gorgeous. I love that. The price range is not that bad because I have NARS, I have Giorgio Armani that are £40. So 32, it's okay. I adored the brush. The mere fact that you can just push this in and it spreads out at the end, loved it. I will also use this brush for my other foundations. The accessibility, again, magic. I love the fact that it was available in the States at the same time it was available in UK. I love the fact that you can buy it online. I also love the fact that you can walk in and buy the foundation. She did it right. And then she went on, put a mail in the chart to show that guys can use it, women can use it, it's full coverage, it will work for your skin because men's skin's textures are very different from women's, but this works on both genders. That was fabulous. I love the fact that she was also in the chart to say, you know what guys, we are all one. I am you, you are me. This is what I use. This is the number I use. So if you look like me, then this shade will be good for you. She went on to put different brands and their numbers alongside the foundation numbers and names that she had. So what she did was that if you were Fenty Beauty of a certain range, then you should try this out. If you were a certain range in MAC, then you should try that out. A for that effort. I love that. So across the board for me, this was absolutely fantastic. The only snag, and that's what I'm going to call it, the only snag was that the chart seemed to be a little bit inaccurate. I am the darkest, and so the comparisons had Fenty Beauty for my shade 470, 480, 490. You have to go into the store to try out your shade. I recommend that for everybody. I don't use the 470 right now. Summer is over. I'm using the 450. It dries down darker, and so it kind of matches up a little bit more to the hot fudge. Go in and make sure that it is the right undertone and it is the right color for you. I do that with a lot of my foundations, unless I'm buying a repeat. I always like to go in and double check. So as far as I am concerned, this was such a successful launch and it was so thoroughly processed. I absolutely see the 2 years that she has put into this. Without any further ado, my loves. And so, Ula,
Is it F.D.V approved?
it is absolutely F.D.V approved. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I will be back in a couple of days and hopefully we are going to swatch, review and have a makeup tutorial of the new Juvi'a Saharan 2 palette. All the best.